Welcome back to my channel. My name is Torrence, and in today's video, we are going dark with the colors. As you can see through the title, we are playing with the new Dose of Colors Smokey Soiree palette, and I am someone who truly loves smoky eyes, so I had to jump on it. Being a collector of the Dose of Color eyeshadow palettes, I immediately jumped on it as soon as the two newest palettes were released. I have a previous video showing off my Dose of Colors collection, which I'll leave linked right here above so you can watch that. But today we aren't playing with any of those palettes. We are getting in with this, and I want to give you a close-up of these shades here. And as you can see, these are truly dark smoky colors. Left to right, we have the shades Midnight, Out and About, On the Rocks, New in Town, and Fired Up. There really isn't much to say about this palette besides I am truly excited to get started. So I'm going to go ahead, cut away, and get things going. I am ready to jump straight into things, headed to work today. So, of course, using my other Dose of Colors palette, the Smokey Soiree. Let me show you all a close-up of the box first. Just a basic, simple box. Palette has the same design here. Per usual, I'll leave all tools and products in the description bar below. And you all know I love dark looks or colorful looks, so today we're going to be having us some fun. I'm going to start things off with this metal brown shade called On the Rocks. And now that I'm ready to jump into this look, what I realized I want to do is just put this on the outer half. Whoa, that is way darker than what I thought. You know what? We might have to blend him all the way through. So we get for working too fast. And baby, as you can see, she is pigmented. No time to play. See, let me get into this and buff and blend this out. You can tell these are nice blendable shadows because what started off as one splotch right there, which was my error, is blending out now. This is why you start off on the outer half with your darker colors. But trust me, we're going to pull this together. And I can already tell we won't need to double dip this color. Okay, look at that. She came through with just one dip. So first thing I can tell you of anything about these shades is, honey, be careful. Dose of Colors did not come to play. They said, y'all want the smoke? We're going to give it to you. Alright, now we're going to jump to the other side and try to get these to match. Drag that across this time. You got to be careful. Next, I'm going to take a clean blending brush and diffuse the edges of my crease, then use this shade here, Fired Up, as a transition. Just want this to be the most seamless blend. Normally you can just use your next shade as a transition, but I don't want this to go all the way straight red. I want it to be a lighter color, and these have been very pigmented thus far. Okay. Just want to make the job a little easier on ourselves. I want to go in very lightly, pressing up against the edges first and then diffusing that out. Okay, and now you can see how that turned that into a reddish brown. Now I want to diffuse this all the way up to the brow, but I want just that slightest border available. Now we want to go ahead and cut our crease. Baby, that is a big old cut crease. For lid shades, we're going to start here with Out and About on the inner half. And then for the outer half of my lid, we're going to use the shade New in Town. Oh, I promise the hardest part in makeup is getting both sides to match. Oh, and she might be the prettiest shade of the bunch. Now to fill up my outer V, I'm going to go back in with my original brush and that shade On the Rocks. I'm going to just pack this on, fill that up here. Now I want to take this matte black shade called Midnight and use that to deepen up my outer V. Tap off any excess. Start off right here. And we're going to just work our way toward the center. We just want this very outer portion to be the absolute darkest. And then I'm going to blend that throughout my lower crease. I only want to take it to about this halfway point here over the lighter shade. Once I see it starting to hit that inner half, I'll start to pull it back. Okay, same on the other side. I'm currently satisfied with what we have going on the lids. I'm going to cut away, finish my face, and come back and show you how we'll finish off the lower lash line. Back in a flash and ready to continue on. Now, because this look is so dramatic on the top, I'm going to keep things simple and use the shade Fired Up on the lower lash line. And we want to make sure this connects on the outer half here. Just use that to diffuse the edges and bring it all the way up. Other side. Before I came back on camera, I already did my inner corner and brow bone highlight with my Dose of Colors Fuego highlighter. Also rocking the Just My Type lip gloss again. I have a MAC lip liner on here, but this lip gloss is becoming an instant favorite as well. Time to set everything. Fix Plus. All nighter to make sure it lasts all day. Cheap Fan. Expensive Breeze. Good times. Because I'm headed to work, I'm going to go ahead, cut off camera, pull my hair back, and I'll be back to give you all my final thoughts. And this is the final look. I wanted to go ahead, let you all see the full face before I give you all my final thoughts. And I am really liking this look, but there are a few things I do have to let you know about it. First thing, Dose of Color never plays with pigmentation. That's not a secret. But I would truly recommend taking your time with these shades, because with this being a smoky palette and with the 3 matte shades in here being rather dark, they are very pigmented. So it won't be difficult to overblend or take your color to a spot where you don't want it and possibly having to start over or really take the time to buff that out. But they are very blendable, so that part won't be an issue. Another thing is, it comes with 2 shimmer shades here, and I'm not sure exactly which one it is. I truly believe it's this one here, Out and About. Although most shimmers have some fallout, I tend to believe that one of these shades, and I truly do believe it's this one here, had way more fallout than expected. I always do my eyes before my face nowadays, but I would truly recommend that that is the only method that you take with this particular shade. If for any reason you do your face first, you are going to have to spend some time dusting away fallout, but the final color is still pretty. The amount of shimmer and sparkles that are left is absolutely stunning. I'm really loving this look, but as stated earlier, if for any reason you do pick up this palette, I would recommend 1, taking your time with your blending, and 2, doing your eye makeup before your face makeup just to avoid fallout. But other than that, I am loving this palette. I think the next time I do it, I'm going to use just that red shade on its own, although I did go in with a deeper crease here just to make sure I can use all 5 shades. I just want to see what that red looks like by itself, because this is absolutely stunning here. And I know on the lower lash line, because I'm wearing a black eyeliner, that may come off darker than what it is on camera, but I wanted to give you all a view of that. I really hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know if you prefer this one here, the Smokey Soiree palette from today, or the Cutting Edge palette that I did in a previous video, which I'll leave linked right here above. I really enjoy both palettes, but I think I have a personal bias just because green is my favorite eyeshadow color. I prefer the Cutting Edge, but I really like to hear your opinion on things. And with nothing else, remember to practice, continue to stay blessed, and until next time, bye YouTube.